Can you hear me now? Okay, so you only have to do that one time apparently. Guys, when you broadcast, I didn't know on PS5 that she missed all my things that I was saying. Guys, we're gonna mow and this time. I want to check and see if this is gonna give us a different amount. I was concerned when I did the video on the forage harvesters. When I used forage harvesters to mow, it's a lot faster. Plus, they can carry a lot. You don't have to go around pick up after them. But I was concerned about the amount of liters of grass that I was getting from using a forage harvester. So we're gonna mow. We're gonna mow all of this grass. We got 6 fields to do. We're gonna do a little Krone wars here and execute Order 66 on this grass. And then we're going to see once and for all, is it better to forage harvest or is it better to just mow and then pick it up? We're going to find out. I even put a silo over here so we don't have to go very far. And we can just dump it in there and then I can transfer it later. And then after this live broadcast, I will take a short break and then I'll come back and we'll get back to some logging. Right now, let's get some mowing done. I mean, they're pretty fast, I guess. I just, when you have this many fields, I feel like there ought to be an easier, faster way, but not easier, I guess, but faster at least. I mean, they turn really nice, though. A lot better than that lizard forage harvester did. About tips over every time you try to turn it. And like I said, this square is probably about 6,000 liters, maybe. Because it's just wild grass. You don't get as much cutting this, but I still do it because it's there. When you got 6 cow barns, you need a lot of silage, so I need a lot of grass. We're still only about 240 on each cow barn. Because apparently they take 16 years to have a baby cow, so. I mean, not 16 years, but it sure feels like 16 years. But, so they're getting there. They're about right at 50% now, so I figure another 8 years and I should have a bunch of calves. Alright, like I said, I just want to get this little square done. Let's move on. Let's get him on the other side, see if we can get him started over here. Yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, whatever you're thinking on this, because I mean, I love other points of view, so let me know what you're saying. Have you used, am I the only one that tried a forage harvester for grass? Because I haven't seen much talk about it, so. I knew he was going to go all AWOL. Look at him. Can't you just go straight? No. Ah, I get the worst AIs. Like the AI on Crossout. Can't trust him to do nothing. Now, if this guy didn't work for me, he'd be the best AI ever. See, that just looks like a lot more grass already. It was like the forage harvesters just didn't cut as close as these do or something. I don't know. But like I said, we're going to find out. And we'll settle this argument once and for all. Alright, we're going to let him go now. He's still going to go crooked. What a goof. But I gotta get to start on these other fields, so here's one here. Like I said, we have a whole army of these suckers ready to go. And this guy should be alright. he'll go straight. I got to do this first one because I widened this field, and I'm pretty sure that they won't mow where it used to be land. So let me turn some lights on. That's better. We can try. I'll try hitting AI right here, but I bet it stops. Nope, there he goes. Sweet. All right, so we got him running. Let's move on to this guy. This is a small field. He should be done pretty quick. This is really the smallest grass field that I have, and I made it bigger. That's what's crazy about it. So, because it used to have a bend in it down there. I got a lot to do on this map today. We got corn harvest. I got soybean harvest. I got rye harvest. I got that field right there. I can't pronounce that word. It's trilocate, I guess. Trilocate. Whatever it's called. I gotta get that one too. That's huge. So I got a lot to do today. On to the next mower. Let's get them running. Got this guy right here. I'm gonna have him back up real quick and get this grass right here. Come on. He can get this little piece too. No, I'll have to work with this guy over here because this field, they're gonna go just crazy over here. So can't beat him, join him. I don't know. It seemed like having all these mowers going at the same time might be glitching the map a little bit too. Because it's glitching right now. I may not be able to have 8 of these running at the same time. Yeah, I have 8 total. I had 2 originally, and I thought, well, let me buy 6 more, and we're going to get this done. Now, what I'll do here is, I know this field 100%, he's going to go, if I put an A on this guy right now, I can't drive, I'm drunk, I guess. There he goes. He'll end up over there in the wheat field. Trilocate, whatever it's called. So now watch him. There he goes. He's gonna go right. And there he goes. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Oh, and there he goes. But that's okay. We're gonna let him be. I'm gonna go get the other one started. Because these are pretty good sized fields over here. We got 3 more to go. Oops. Why won't it let me click on that one? There it goes. Alright. Let's back him up a little bit. There we go. He'll do the same thing here. He'll go either, I think that if I send him out straight from here, he's going to go off the left. He just veers off to the left someplace. Watch this. AI. Bye. Hey, you didn't veer off too bad. But see how much, it just looks a lot closer. I'm gonna say that this is gonna be a lot more. We're gonna be surprised. So about 1.6 million liters is what I got total last time. So in order for this to be effective, it's gonna have to be over 2 million. In order for me to want to keep doing it this way. It's going to have to be way over 2 million. Well, not too bad. 2.2, 2.4, something like that would be alright. Yeah, we might have too many mowers. It's glitching. Alright. I think you can only actually. You know what? I may have hired my last AI. I did. So these last two mowers are kind of pointless. You can only have 6 AI at a time, and I've hired 6. So I'll be mowing this one myself, which means that that last mower is just going to sit up there and look pretty. So look at that lag there. But I'll end up having to go over and find out why these guys are not mowing. Because look, he's just sitting over there. Oh, there he goes. I do think that those little bushes when you mow over them with any mower, it should chop them down. But it does not. Those little bushes get on my nerves. Man, it's lagging kind of hard here and there. Did I find the limit of the farming simulator on PS5? Go figure, I'll be the one to find that limit. What do y'all think? Look, there it goes. Lag. That's not my internet, guys. That's not my internet. She's just not wanting. There it goes. Well, I got that set on cruise control. I just want to check and make sure everybody's mowing something. And they are. Look at them go. 2, 4. No, I only hired 5. 3, 4, 5. So I got one more AI left in me. But I don't think the game has one. I don't think Farming Simulator has another AI it can spare. Let's see what happens. There it goes. Hired an AI. It's pretty cheap because the only thing you're really going to pay for is their wages, and then I see it's missing grass already, uh, and the fuel. So that's really all I'm paying for here because you can see it dropping, my money dropping pretty slow, but that's okay. Right. I know what you guys are thinking out there. Thought I saw a message pop up. But PlayStation 5 is a little different than PlayStation 4 when it comes to the broadcast. I don't get to see the chat box, so it pops up and you'll say whatever you're going to say, and then it goes away. having 6 AI, like I said, it's definitely glitching a little bit. Come on, little guy. Alright, there he goes. Let's check on our other ones. Oh, he's not going to go? Not going to let me hire him this time. Interesting. Nope, it's not going to do it. Anybody got any information on that chat window? Because I had it in settings, I turned it on in settings, I've tried everything. I don't see it anywhere for that chat window. Let's check on our other guys. See, he's already done over here. I gotta hit a few things there, and now they're collided together over here. So, yep, worker is blocked. Let's get over here and fix this guy. You stop. Like I said, this is the smallest field. It was going to be done first. We'll go hit the spots that he missed. So probably would have been okay with just 4 mowers. Looking on it now, which is fine. I can sell these back. It's not a huge deal. I'll sell the excess mowers. I wasn't really sure how many we were going to need, so. I know there's a few spots that he missed. Oh, it's around the corner and around the bend. To grandmother's house we go. There we go. Now I'll leave that mower over there, and I'm going to take this guy over there. Actually, I may just turn this one off, since it appears that it's trying to lag the game a little bit. I might just go ahead and sell this one anyways. Let's get this a little bit real quick. I don't think it'll let me pick that grass up. Yeah, it won't even let me mow it. We might just go ahead and sell this little guy. Be done with it. But this is my favorite lawnmower. I've tried the ones that you put on tractors, and they annoy me because, like, when you try to turn, you get caught all up in tires. And I use that Lizard forage harvester that has the windrower on it, so I don't have to rake it. I just collect it. So, no big deal. And we're going to have to hit that twice. Alright. Let's turn this guy off. We're just going to park him over here for now. We'll sell him in a little bit. Alright, let's get back. This is doing pretty good over here. He's still running. He's still running. He's not. That's fine. Let's let him run for a little bit. These guys are collided, so let's fix this. See, Krone Wars, I told you. Who's gonna get what? Ah, move. Okay, we'll just back up. Alright, bro, give me just a second. Go, dude. Good Lord. I'll hit all these little spots that he's missed while he's mowing the rest of that, because he's almost done. I'll just hit these real quick. Yeah, it'll take me longer to pick everything up than to mow it, that's for sure. And it goes pretty fast. I mean, that forage wagon goes, I think, 31. So, I mean, it's picking up. I mean, it'll pick up pretty quick, but it's a lot to pick up. Like I say, y'all let me know what are y'all using. I mean, 'cause I'm curious what other people are using to mow with. I see some people that are like, I use a John Deere riding lawnmower. I'm not. I guess if you have 16 days to cut your lawn on this game, I guess so. But I have a large farm. I got lots to do. I can't just lollygag around on a John Deere riding lawnmower. I got lots of cows. I got greenhouses. I got lots of fields to, especially today. There's a lot I gotta get done today. I may not be speeding up too much time today. Alright, so we'll just use this guy to go back and clean up all the stuff that they're missing. So we'll just go down here. I'll just put that on cruise control, turn on some lights. There, now we can see. We'll come back up and hit all that stuff. These things work really well around the light poles if you can drive. Unlike me. See, I missed a little bit there, but that'll be alright. I'll just back up. Come on. There's a little stash there. There we go. Still kind of trying to lag a little bit, isn't it? I did a live stream the other day and it didn't lag at all, so it's got to be all these mowers. And we can just circle around her. There we go. These electrical poles are like the bane of my existence, though. Bless you. I'd also be curious to see what people think guessing the amount of liters we're going to get. I don't think this is the largest amount of grass that anybody's ever mowed, don't get me wrong. I'm just curious what people think that's, what they think it's going to be. Because I did talk to a guy that says that he does like, when he mows, it's like 7 million liters. I mean, that's a lot of grass. A lot of grass. Hey, little guy, what are you doing down here? I don't see you. Yeah, they won't go near the fences, huh? Come on. See, I call it the Krone Wars. We got to fight to get to where we want to go. Come on, buddy. Move it or lose it. Now, have he done now? Because he thinks he's done. So I'll put this guy up here and I'll transfer to that guy. And we'll use him to finish all the things that they've missed. Let's see if we can get him to pick back up where his friend left off. There he goes. Let's grab this guy. So glad you put yourself in the water. No big deal. We'll do this outer edge. We'll sweep back around. Look, he's just sitting over there chilling. Oh, that's that guy that I never hired, so that's why he's chilling. So they missed a bunch right here. put the AI back on that, and we're gonna come over here and grab this guy. Turn on mower. Let's go, brother. Mow that lawn. I made that yesterday. That's a big oat field that I spent like $900,000 buying land and then just erasing the land and making an oat field. Because oats get on my nerves because you never get a lot of oats. I don't care how big the field is. I've never gotten a lot of oats out of it. And I don't know if that's real life or you don't get a lot of oats or if that's just this games. Like, yeah, no, you're not getting a lot of oats. But we're going to find out because that's the largest oat field I've ever done. So we'll see what it says. There's AI there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's just chilling. Let's go find out. Oh, he's done with the field, so. Come on. There we go. Let's see what he's missed. Well, I know it'll be up top where he's missed, so let's raise it up. Let's see. They're right there. We'll go right first. Hit this edge. There's a bunch right here. See, hiring all these AIs really didn't hurt us too bad income-wise, so that's why I don't worry about it. I know some people are like, I never hire AIs. I do it all myself. I don't know, man. I'm going to use them. If I can. I use AIs for everything. Everything that you can use them for. Now, if you guys wonder what map this is that weird name map. It starts with an S. I think it's SPZ. AKOWO, I think is how it's spelled. Don't ask me to pronounce it because I can't. But it's a huge, huge map. Well, he didn't really miss up much up here this time, or is this where I mowed earlier? A little bit there. A little bit. And you know what else is the other thing I hate about mowing? Is the rolling. I wanted to do alfalfa, and maybe I can do a video on it, but I can't get alfalfa to work on this. If I cut it and I go to pick it up, the only way you can get alfalfa to work on this map, and it's made for this map, it's actually in the description, is that you can't use a forage harvester because when I tried, it just kept resetting. So you have to make bales out of it. And I don't need any bales. I know you can use bales for all kinds of things, but I really don't. I just use silos. I don't ever bale hay or grass or anything. I cut it. If I need hay, I dry it. Otherwise, I put it in my fermenter and I turn it into silage because I need silage, tons of silage. So baling it, I know you can put bales and shred it or whatever, but I don't see the point. It's a lot of extra work. I know there's a group of guys out there that just love to go baling. Well, they can come bale this for me if they want. I don't see anything else. Let me look on the map and see what he's missed. It says a whole line over there, but that's not true. There's gross. That's this map. This one's done. We can hit this little spot here. This is done. $2,432 for wages. Not terrible. You'd make that up even if you wanted to sell half this grass. But I'll probably make $1 million just off the cotton I'm going to sell today. So not sweating it. Let's go finish up with this guy. Look at all this that he missed. Yep, there's a lot of rolling to do out here too. With alfalfa, you don't have to roll. You just gotta fertilize. So that's why alfalfa's better. Plus, you're supposed to get a better yield. But every time I try to pick it up, it just it resets and resets and resets, and I lose it all. So I was like, grass it is. Plus, to my knowledge, now correct me if I'm wrong, and you can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, I don't think the fermentation silos will take alfalfa instead of grass. I mean, it doesn't list it, so it just says grass. So I mean, I assume that you can only put grass in there. But they have it on the the list of things to sell. They have dried alfalfa you can sell, but I mean, I guess I can always just try to put another grass dryer in and fill with alfalfa and see if it'll dry it up. All right, so we'll leave him be. We'll come back and grab that and finish mowing that little spot there. There we go. Get dizzy. All right, so that should have this one done. Let's take a look. It is, except for I see one little spot up there. Apparently a little spot behind me, but I'm not worried about it. A little spot up here. Doesn't have to be perfect, but like I said, I'm trying to maximize the amount of liters we're getting, so probably need, there it is right there, I see it. Need to make sure we get it all. Like Pokemon, you gotta get them all. We're gonna park him over here too. All right. So he's still going. He stopped again. He stopped again. They did pretty good though. I can't complain. I mean, I could. But I am very curious though what everybody else is using, so like I said, just let me know what everybody else is using as far as to mow, and I mean, are you guys raking and everything? I mean, because I don't think I've used a windrower or a tedder in forever, because when I used to use the tedder, the forage harvester always reset, so I'd lose everything, so I just quit. And I mean, if you can get a grass dryer, why would you want to spend all that money on all that equipment? The grass dryer works great. I mean, I got like 10 million hay sitting in it right now that I don't have anything to do with it. So it works really, really well. Like I said, and it's fast. Alright, I think that's about got this side caught up. We'll let him be. I'm going to hop over here. See, 15 mile an hour. Give me 18. Like, if they could mod this and have it go 18 miles an hour, that'd be fantastic. 18 to 20. Come on. I know they can do it. And if they can't because it's got the Krone name on it, then I know they can make a mod based off of this design and give us our 18 to 20 miles an hour. I'm just saying. Because that's usually always my issue, is it's just too slow. So he's running. So that's it. Yeah, we definitely sell all these mowers. I think 4 would be plenty. We'll sell the other 4. Probably get away with just 2, to be honest. But if you had 4, you could put one on each, on 4 fields and get them going. Alright. Let's get rid of these other ones here. Put it up here in the for sale bin. Then we'll come back and we'll grab this guy and we'll eat up these little pieces that have been missed. Because I'd go ahead and start collecting, but I mean, there's still a lot to mow. And I'll end up having to stop collecting anyway, so. But I'm really, really curious because I know that those 3 fields on the right should get us about 800 and change. 800,000 liters. So, should. And I roll every time, so it's 98% and 100% fertilized, so I know that's not it. Because I hate rolling it, so I mean, I know I do it. Alright. So who's blocked? Alright. Well, you're not really blocked. You can back up a little bit. Alright, so this mower is never even used. So yeah, for sure. I think... Oh, smash. Krone smash. I really think that 2 to 4 would be plenty. But I'd rather have more and not need them than not have enough. You gotta go buy one, gotta take time to go get it. Because not like these things are the fastest, you know, things on wheels out there, so. But we got lots to pick up. Finish mowing here. Went a little quicker than I thought it would, though. It really did. I really thought that would take longer to mow. But these are pretty good mowers, so. I mean, I think I've only had about 6 months or so. They haven't been around for very long that I'm aware of. Or they were around and I didn't know about it and just found them. That could be it. Alright, so that's where we're at. Why did he just... So he wanted me to move that lawnmower just so he could take the spot and chill. Sounds about right. Come on, lower the lawnmower, please. There you go. Now, let's see here. I'm going to probably pause this real quick. I'm going to see if I can get that chat window back up. Like I say, if anybody knows, because I haven't checked in the overlay. So not sure why the chat window won't stay open. It only pops up to let me know somebody texts and then it goes away. But according to the settings, it should just be on my screen. Now, I don't know if it's because of Farming Simulator or what it is. I'd like to know. Give me just a second. Well, like I say, it's all checked. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not showing up. I checked both settings. I went into the PlayStation settings and checked it, and then I also went into the little settings when you start a broadcast. There's also settings too, and they're both checked open. It's supposed to be in that bottom right. Now it comes up when somebody sends a text, but it doesn't stay. So if anybody's got any information on that, that would be fantastic. PlayStation 5 definitely tried to make things a little bit harder for broadcasting, I think. Get this done, and then I got lots to do on this map today. But I will go back to the logging that I was doing on our, not really start from scratch, but pretty close. I tried to start from, it's the hard mode. I mean, it's you get $500,000 when you start it, so it's like, that's a loan too, so you got to pay all that back. So I'll go back to logging. All right, stop. Let's go. Gotta get all this done. I'll just put the cruise control on, stop firing the AI. It's awfully dark still for 8 o'clock. Now most of this was trees, and I got rid of all the trees and opened it up to make the big grass fields for the cows. That's another thing I'd like to see in Farming Simulator 25 is, I know that on console it's a little hard to do, but, you know, like the big red cow barn has 500 cows. I don't have to see 500 cows, but I would like to see them in a field. Like the barn, and then they can go out in the field. I know there are a few like that, but they're only like 30 cows. So I'd like to see a better cattling, you know, how to better ways to do cattle. How about that? I think I gotta mow that, I think. No, can't tell. Yep, that was supposed to be mowed. Alright. Get everything we can. See them mow those flowers, but those little bushes always stay behind. I just think a mower this size, they'd be chopping down those little bushes. I'm going to try to get this little cul-de-sac, elbow, dead end down real quick so we can get it going straight. Straight down the line there. Shouldn't take but a couple passes here, and we'll get her line back out. Oh, what do you think, 3 more? We should have her line back out. Oh, that's right. Let's, I think, about, that's pretty close. We'll come back and, well, I'll just get there. I should have one pretty straight. I want to check on that other field. Yep, that's got her. Alright. Yeah, because it looks like he's still going. So we'll let him keep going for now. We'll let him keep going. Or is he stuck? There's a fence there. Nope, he's still good. Good, keep going, buddy. We got a lot to mow still. And I know he's going to mess around. He'll stop about 10 feet in front of that electrical pole. And then he'll turn around and go back. He won't, well, he might do this pass. But generally they stop about 6 feet in front of it. And don't finish it. Looks like he's going to go ahead and go. Nope, wait, he's going to go. I guess he knows he can pass it, so he's just going to keep going. That's good though. We'll stop it up here, and then I'll turn him around on the other side. We'll get that little strip real quick. He'll miss a strip here. I'll have to come back. Yep, there it goes. But at least it'll be straight now. Let me go get this other guy going here. We'll use this one to hit all the spots. I keep saying that, and then I hire an AI and let him go. Little piece up there. I'm not too worried about it. We can get it. I like the little concrete pad. They look like bricks, like concrete bricks or whatever. Yeah, I figure he's gonna miss all this. But it didn't do too bad. Not too bad. Just gonna keep going down because it looks like I see little pieces all the way down here. Like I said, this was a pretty good sized field. So, I mean, this field alone should be, I mean, 1.5 million liters by itself, I would think. I see some over there. Looks like everything else looks pretty good. We'll go this way and come up. Oh, there's an edge there too. Like every time I look, there's more. I think this is just the edge, though. It's not. Yeah. Looks like they got everything over here. Let's turn around. That's just excess that we don't have to mow. I'm just trying to make sure we get everything that we actually planted. Doesn't do you much good to try to maximize it if you're not going to get it all. That's the end of the map, so Yeah, it won't let me get back there. Alright. Might let me get a little bit of that over there, but it usually doesn't let me get much. Because that is also the edge of the map. See, that's as far as it's going to let me mow. So we'll just go ahead and mow that off. We'll take this down to the pole and come back. A little past, I guess. Yeah, come back and get it. We gotta come back anyway, so let's see how the other guy's doing. That's fine. We come back, hit that strip, but so far it looks pretty good. There's our other guy chilling over there. Let's we swerve a little bit and I'll look at the map. Let's go back. Yeah, this feels very crooked. Strip down there too. Alright. These fields are taking a little time. I knew it was going to take a little time. I think we're about 50 minutes in, so. But it's only been like 30 minutes in game, so. 8:11, I think I started at what? Well, it's been longer than that because I think it was like 7:40, 7:20 in the morning in game. But when you guys watch, leave a comment. I want to know. I want to know what you guys are using. I'm very curious because there's so many options. There's a lot of mowers, and these are not cheap ones. These are not the cheap mowers. These are what I think all decked out 400,000 each. So it's like I didn't use these when I first started playing. I had to use the base game ones when I first started. So it takes a little time. Speed us up a little bit here to get up here. And then I'll probably go ahead and hire the AI, and then I'm going to go ahead and start picking up on the other fields. I can hit this probably, let's see. The edge is so bumpy, so it messes up the AIs a lot. It looks like this is just a little strip like this. One or two passes, we should be able to nail this out. Yeah. But I'll get that chat window worked out too. No worries there. I think that's about, God, that's the edge. There we go. I'll go down and do the edge of the street real quick, and then, like I said, I'll turn him off and I'll go start picking up because I'm curious what we're gonna get. The first wagon should fill up on that one field, and we'll see what happens. Because it only holds, I think, 500,000 liters. The forage wagon, that's all it holds. So chops down here we gotta get. Just like you can't sell that little cow pasture right there. If you buy it, you can't buy that piece of land, and it makes no sense. It's like why wouldn't you be able to buy that cow pasture and get rid of it? I mean, there's cows generally in it, but still. Every time I turn, there's more little specks. That's also an issue with these fields being so big, is it's very easy to miss stuff. So looks like our other guy's still going. Yep, I just saw him. Alright. We're gonna shut this one down. Take it across the street here. Now this map, that's generally the first piece of land I buy, is that with a silo on it. That's generally the first piece of land I buy. And I will tell you, there's a bunch of buildings on this property. I sell everything but that one, because if you sell it, it leaves a big gaping hole there. So, all right, so he's still going. There's not much left. Looks like he stopped. Let's grab him real quick. We'll finish this field. This one's almost done. Where was that at? So it's the light poles, or the electrical poles. No big deal. Let's get those out of the way. Still waiting for him to lower the blades. Okay, hit the button first, buddy. Got her. Yep, this is the last piece over here. Just circle around it. There we go. Think we can get this in one swipe? Looks like it, maybe. There she goes. Yep. Good. And then we'll park this one across the street. We'll leave it up to that last guy over there. We'll just finish up when we get to that field if need be. Because all these other ones are done. I just want to go ahead and start getting everything picked up. Very curious. Very, very curious. Because again, it already looks like it cuts lower. I think that's the problem. I think that forage harvester doesn't cut low enough, and I think it's leaving grass. And there we go. I'll sell these older models, and I'll keep the newer ones. There is the lizard forage wagon. It's had some use. It's picked up a ton. Because, I mean, when you do a map this large, the straw is outrageous how much straw you pick up. Let me just be real about it. Like I said, this thing goes pretty fast. So, it can be a little hard. And you can't use an AI on this. It is completely you. Now, if you want to use an AI, then you're going to have to go get a forage wagon, and they sell the windrowers that you can hook onto the front of your tractor, and you can hire an AI for that, but you can't hire an AI using this forage wagon like this. Now, I will say that I'm 99% sure. Nope, I tried with straw too. You can't do it with straw either. It's the other one. So you can do it with another forage wagon with the windrowers on the front of your tractor, but you cannot hire an AI with this particular one. I'm not sure why, but you can't. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it. But it's nice because it even works in reverse. So I really just wanted to see about how much grass we were getting from this little area. Like I said, I said about 5,000 or 6,000. Looks like it's going to be closer to 7. I might have said 4,000 or 5,000, but either way, looks like it's going to be closer to 6,500 maybe. We'll come back to that. Nope, it's going to be closer to 8. Sorry guys, I can't leave back that little nugget of grass. There we go. So that was 7,000, probably about 7,300. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So right at 7,400. Okay. So I was a little off, but I was close. I'd set the cruise control, but this thing can be kind of crazy when you try to turn it. So. But yeah, it definitely looks lower, so I don't know. We're gonna see. I mean, we're already at 10,000 almost. But also, I'm curious too, though, you guys, y'all notice a difference in first harvest, second harvest, third harvest? I see a difference in the amount of harvest. And I mean, like I said, I do roll every time. So I'm curious why the harvest drops. It shouldn't. But it seems like it drops after the first harvest. So your second, third is never as much as the first harvest is. So I'm curious about that. So, see what everybody else thinks on that matter. I mean, you already see how much grass we're at 24%. So, I mean, I think we know the answer, what the answer is going to be. Is it better to mow or forage wagon it? And I think we're already getting our answer. Which kind of stinks because, like I said, I'd much rather use the forage wagon because it's all in one tool. It's one tool, you know, and it goes a lot quicker. So, but this goes pretty fast. We'll come back for those little tidbits there in a second. So 176,000 already, so that's pretty good. This should definitely be. Now, like I said, when I harvest just the 3 fields, this is the better one out of the 3. Usually gets me the most out of the 3 fields, but now that we're doing the 6 fields, I feel like those 2 newer fields should be double what these are. Let's see, welcome. I saw somebody else come in. Thanks for watching. Come on in. Got any thoughts on what's going on? I was just talking about this is mowing versus using forage wagons, and I'm trying to figure out which one is better to use. And like I said, I think I'm getting my answer. And I've been curious what other people are using when they're doing the grass. Or I mean, how much grass are you guys actually getting? When I mean, are you guys do a lot of grass? Because I assume that a lot of people are doing silage because of the money, but I hardly ever sell any silage because of the cows. So let me know. Don't be shy. Let me know. So 245. I think this one's about. I want to say this one's like 500, 600,000 liters. I can't remember exactly. But like I said, I put a silo close so we don't have to go very far. And then I can always just transfer it later. And we will see what's up. Krone versus forage wagons. Krones versus forage wagons. Now, I'm pretty sure that I saw a mower. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the dual mowers. It has two in the back, and then you get another one for the front. And it looked like it had a rake on it at the same time. So, like, if you mowed, does it? And it looks like it rakes it all into a line for you. Is that wrong or right? I might have to check it out. I missed that little bit. I'll have to come back for it. But they're definitely different on broadcasting for PS5 than PS4 ever was. I don't know why they decided to make things harder on PS5 than PS4. So much easier. But there was a little bit I missed. I was trying to get. Let me swing out a little bit here. There we go. And we'll empty this before we move on to the next field. I'll be able to get two fields and one on the other two fields because they're quite a bit smaller than this one. But the large fields we're probably going to empty at least twice per field, I'd say. We'll see. I'll try. We had a little bit of. See, I told you it gets kind of crazy. You try to turn too fast. Gotta slow it down. But I do love this forage wagon, though. I've collected so much straw with this thing. Millions of liters of straw. It actually surprises me how much straw you get from a single harvest. And it's sad to me that there's actually more straw in some of the harvests for grains than you actually get with the grain. Like my oats, I had like 400, 500, no, I think it was like 600,000 plus straw, but I only collected like 202,000 liters of oats, and I'm like, that's kind of a letdown. I figured it'd be a lot more than that, but oats is never a lot. I don't know why. But we got a cornfield to do today. I've got soybeans to do today. I got to harvest rye, trilocate, whatever, how you pronounce it. Lots to do. See, we're already at 400,000, so. That's some Dukes of Hazzard stuff right there. I just forgot to say yeehaw. still watching. Are you actually playing the game? Are you watching because you've never played the game? Or are you watching because I'm just that cool? For sure it's A or B. But anyways, yeehaw. Come on. Might have to do another line up front, so tip over. We're gonna hit 500,000 on this field alone. I'm pretty sure when I used the forage wagons I didn't, but you can also tell if you look at the grass itself. Like, let me get out. See, it looks lower than it did with the forage wagon, so. Like I said, I think we got our answer. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be better to mow. And that kind of stinks because, like I said, the forage wagons are 3 times faster. So I guess you pay for that speed with just less harvest. Which now makes me believe that the rumors are true. So I'm going to find out about the Reaper 2000. I've been hearing grumblings that it's less harvest with the Reaper 2000 as opposed to just a regular base game harvester. So we're going to find out about that too. Because if that's true, that's crap. We need some music in the background too, but the in-game music is not very good because it sure isn't Motley Crue or anything like that. Metallica, Master of Puppets while I'm mowing the lawn. That was the fun part, trying to get around these poles. At least I picked all that up. Normally it tries to leave that stuff behind. Down there in that little pond. Oh, we're full. So there's your first 500,000. And like I said, I put a silo close so we don't have to go very far. We're going to empty this out. I told you it was going to be, I can tell you already that it's more because, like I said, I'm pretty sure with that forest wagon, harvester, sorry, it was only like 600,000 total for all 3 fields. But, there we go. Let's empty all that lovely grass out. We had a couple of years, now they're gone. That's okay. I'm used to talking to myself. Alright. Let's get back to it. Plus this silo had nothing in it, so we don't have to worry about the numbers being convoluted either, so. That is for sure. I cannot drive all this stuff, I'm drunk. My God. That was the most useless pass I've ever done in my life. Like I'm drunk or something. I still want to know if what everybody else is using, though. I'm curious. Is it going to get it? It got it. Sweet. Every little nugget of grass counts. No nugget left behind. Or I guess, what, clump of grass? No clump of grass left behind. I like nugget better. Alright, I'm drunk again. Oh, this thing gets crazy sometimes. Alright, so that was, that's 28,000. But 520, that is lower though. A little bit lower, but we're going to get this one, we're going to get a third one, we're going to find out exactly how much 3 fields got us. It won't take long now. Oh, I forgot about this little guy. Let's let it save. Let's get that lawnmower. There's a little piece left here. And I think there's a little piece behind us that was missed too. It was somewhere. Showed on the map over here. There it is right there. Zip. Gone. Alright. Let's close her up. I'm over here with the rest of them. I bought these, I guess, last month before I spent time up, so we'll just make the money back this month when I go back to sell them. Because apparently we didn't need near that many. Alright. Let's get her done. This field does alright. It's not the greatest in the world, but that's a good turn. Back her up. Doesn't hurt to go in that field at all. That's okay. Come on. Really? Come on. Really? I don't know why I cannot get out of that corner. Crap. There we go. Jeez. Messed me all up. Generally I'll do both these fields at the same time. This is the one that I expanded out on because it was kind of small. I don't think most people know this map, so they wouldn't know, but it was pretty small. But this is one of my favorite maps because it's got everything but mining. There's no mining on this map that I'm aware of. There are 2 strange rock clumps, and I don't know if that's what that's supposed to be or not, but I've never tried to do anything with it. I usually just fly them out because they're in the way. Might be 3, I think there might be 3 of them. They're not very big, so I don't know how much mining you're going to get out of it. Not like Silver Run or Blackwater, Deadwood, whatever it's called. Both of those, I think. Plus Piney Run, I think. So, you know. definitely not like those. Those are mainly forestry ones. I don't mind forestry, obviously. We're gonna get this done, and then we'll take a break, and I'll come back, and we'll get back to our logging that we were doing the other day. I think we're at the point now where we can stop selling the logs and start distributing them and saving up to get a sawmill and go from there. So we're already more than what I harvested with the forage harvester. So with these three, because we're at 650, and it was 640,000 with the forage harvester. So in the Krone wars, I do believe the Krone wins. Oh, I just missed a big clump there. Let's back up and get that. I'm just going to finish off this little field real quick. We'll go back to the field on the right there. Won't take long for this one. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, this is the smallest grass field that I own. Now, I have bought other ones on the map, harvested the grass, and then just sold it right back. Because I just don't want them. They're kind of a pain to get to and a pain to harvest, but sometimes I'll go ahead and harvest the grass off of it if I'm needing some extra grass and just sell them right back. I actually made like $11,000 doing it that way. I bought it for like $150, harvested all the grass, sold it back for $161. So I made like $11,000 off of it. I didn't quite understand that, but I was like, whatever, I'll take it. I don't know why it's worth less with the grass off, or it should be worth less with the harvest off of it, but whatever. I realize it's just grass. I don't expect it to be like $300,000, but you know. I think we're going to be looking at close to, I'm hoping, 3 million. I think we're going to be looking at about 3 million. Because we're already at 707. And we haven't even started on the big field yet. So, you guys, if you get this forage harvester, you can put tracks on it in the back. And if you turn sharp, it just slides. It's pretty fun. Anybody that doesn't know, it's the Lizard forage wagon. Man, I cannot drive all of a sudden. It's a Lizard forage wagon, and when you download it, you'll get two different types. You'll get one for, you can, these are also field rock wagons. So if you, when you want to do the fields, whenever you want to get stones, they're just separate now. They used to be one entity. They used to be one machine, and then they were glitching so bad they had to change it, I guess, and separate them. There was all kinds of problems with them when they first had them out. Like it wouldn't load all the way. You couldn't load it to 100%, or if you did load it to 100%, then when you went back, it wouldn't pick up anything. You had to take it back to the shop and customize it back to normal, and then customize it again back to, you know, stone forager. It was crazy, but they finally fixed all that. They work great now. So, except for on this map, you can't use this to pick up alfalfa. On this map, if you do alfalfa like I just did this grass, it will not pick it up. It picks it up to about 2%, and then it resets back to 0. Every time it gets to 2%, it just resets back to 0. So can't use it on this map for alfalfa, which kind of stinks because, you know, I had to make bales out of it, and I don't like doing bales. Yeah, we're clearly at almost 800,000 now, so. I thought something fishy was going on when we did it earlier, when we did that other video. But now you can see the difference between the two. So I'm figuring if it was 300,000, I bet you we're going to be about, because I think it was 1.6 and change. I figure we'll be right at 2 million liters of grass total, probably. So is what I'm figuring. Now I had that auger that held 5 million. I should have kept it. I sold it back because I didn't need it. I should have kept it because I can get all the grass in one trip. But I got those Titan wagons. They're 5 million, so I'll just use one of those. If you don't know what the Titan wagon is, just check out my top 10 mods. And it's in there. It's a great dump wagon. And something that I did not discuss with that, I need to actually discuss with that, is that Titan wagon. Not only does it hold up to 5 million, you don't have to use the 5 million, you can leave it at standard. But one thing to remember, it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, it has 4 different ways to dump. Left side, right side, back side, and then a green door. So, and I'll tell you why that comes in handy, because if you use the grass dryer that I use, you can't dump in it because it wants to try to kick you out of it because it's too, you have to drive in the grass dryer to dump. So you have to switch the dump to dump from the side or it won't dump. So that's a definite big plus. Guys, we're definitely smoking what the other ones did. We're gonna probably hit, we might hit 1 million liters just with this. I think it's gonna be close. Rah, yeehaw. So almost got this one done. That's what, 587. We're gonna turn left this time instead of going that way. We're gonna almost flip over. We're gonna go up. So, guys, something else. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit that notification so you can see when I'm putting out new content. Cause I'm trying to put out new content all the time. So, I'm trying to hit 1,000 followers. So. If I need you to hit that like and subscribe for me, help me out. We're on our way, but we got a ways to go. Only you can help me with that. So we're at 920. I think I figured it'd be pretty close to 1 million. It's not going to quite be there. Because there's not much left now. Pretty close, guys. Pretty close. And that, like I said, that was, if you go back and watch that video, this is definitely more. It's about 340,000 more liters so far. Yep. we're gonna go dump this. Now, let's go dump this. We're almost done. Bear with me here. So yeah, so we're at 939,000 liters of grass right now. And what I did with the forage harvesters on this side, it was about 640. So it's definitely more this way. And like I said, whether you want to sacrifice that 340,000 liters of grass for speed, you know, it's up to you. When you got a big cattle farm, you may not be able to sacrifice that much. So, like, we'll get out and we'll look, but yeah, we'll let that finish up. Yeah, 939, 952, just like I said. So, yep. It definitely pays to mow. Now we got to fight with these like electrical poles over here. Yeah, there it goes. It's always fun trying to get around these poles. Sometimes it'll pick it up backwards, but it didn't. That little piece is just going to have to sit there. There she went. Let's take her all the way down. I'm really curious what we're going to get out of this one now. So I'm going to come down a little bit here. There we go. Straighten her out. We're probably going to end up having to dump a couple of times on this one though. And a lot of this field, when I bought it, had crops on it. Now, I did go ahead and mulch first, so a lot of this field should be at 100%. That extra 2%, you know, that's 2%. Some people say it's not worth their time to mulch, but it's whatever, man. To each their own. That's what these. That is the really good thing about this game, is you can definitely come in here and do whatever you want, how you want to do it. And really, I mean, what's anybody going to say? You're not playing it right. I mean, how do you play the game right? What constitutes playing this game correctly? 0 mods and taking 16 days to mow the lawn. I mean, what constitutes playing the game correctly? Because as far as I can tell, it looks like you get to play the game any way you like. So that's definitely the good thing about this. All right, stop. That fence is the bane of my existence. If you guys ever ran up on one of those and you have to go get another truck to get yourself unstuck, oh, it drives me nuts. And you can't sell it, you can't destroy it. I've tried everything. I wish they would update this map to where you could get rid of that stupid fence, because they're all over the place too. I hate that fence. So we're going to try to get as close to it as we can. I don't even care about that grass, because it runs all along this cow pasture, and then it runs. See, it runs across the next to the street too for a while there. And like I said, I hate it. I really just. This is why I did this here, because there's the fence. Makes no sense to even have that there. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with that. It makes no sense. I think it's just there to be a fly in the ointment Salt in the wound. Thorn in my side. Alright, let's get past these electrical poles here. We're gonna hit that one. I was really hoping we could just... This is the only machine you can't hit the pole and just turn left and try to get past it. It just sits there. The other machines will actually either go through it. Like if you're plowing, you can go through the pole. But with this thing, it just sits there. See? Won't move at all. Ugh. It's like, how many obstacles can we put in your way to drive you nuts while you're trying to mow grass? There we go. That's why you don't see very many trees. Because I will destroy every tree. Because I get on my nerves. I mowed trees off the edge of the map. Ugh. Now if there's a pond, I'll leave the pond. Like if you look over there, you see that when I left that one tree. Because I get tired of trying to plant or seed or even harvest, and you hit a stupid tree or those stupid little bushes that won't go away unless you use a tree be gone. So, oh, this is why I like the forage harvester better. And of course, like I said, you can't use AI, so not with this wagon. But I'll spare you guys rolling. I'll end the broadcast, and then I'll just do the rolling myself. But I wonder if it'd be quick to go across and just do this one field. I guess we'll just do this one. I think it's back when I was drunk. I think I'm just gonna go straight and try to clean this up a little bit, and then I'll just eat that little side over there real quick. A bit of a swerve there. But again, though, I think it's safe to say that we have the Krone wars are over, and the Krone wins. But my video still holds on the forest harvesters because I didn't know that that was even possible. So again, it still holds up because you can still do it. Like I said, it just depends on how much you're willing to lose. I mean, you know, if you need that speed because you got too many things to do, then have at it. That's what they're there for. Now, I wonder if it could be the harvesters. Maybe those particular forage harvesters are different, because I did use the lizard forage harvester, and then I used the Homer T440. Maybe base game forage wagons wouldn't be so bad. I don't know. Might be something worth checking out. I'm not going to come down here. Let's finish this off. Taking a hit, probably. Nope, we're good. And then we'll just back up and grab that last little bit there. Because like I said, it does work in reverse, so there it goes. And we got it. I mean, yeah, we're almost at we're over 1 million now, so we're gonna definitely smash that 1.6 out of the water. Now this is lighter over here because this was actually all forest area over here, and I turned it into a field. So it's probably only 98%, if that. It should be. Everything should be at least a minimum of 98%. All my fields are a minimum of 98%. Now the second harvest, third harvest are all at 100% because I do mulch. So I mulch, and I'll tell you something else. I do not cultivate. I mulch, and then I just go ahead and plow. I mean, the game is going to make you plow every 3 harvests anyway. So, I mean, it takes just as much time to cultivate as it does to plow. And if you mulch first, then you get the extra 2%, and you still got to cultivate. So it really doesn't. I mean, it doesn't make much sense to me to the end of the map there. It really doesn't make much sense to me to cultivate when I could just go ahead and plow for the same amount of time, and the game's going to make me do it anyways. Unless, of course, you turn that off. But I leave it on. I don't turn it off. I'll turn traffic off sometimes because it gets on my nerves. But I don't turn off plowing. I feel like that's kind of like a base game thing you got to do. Alright, I know this is over an hour long now, so just bear with me. We're actually almost done. I'm going to put the cruise control on here in just a second. I wish that if I put cruise control on, I could switch to another vehicle and it would still run. Kind of like an AI. Except for it's just going to keep going in the direction it's going. AI will stop. Guys, that's I think that definitely solves the questions. So for me, on this map in my fields, it looks like mowing is going to be definitely a higher yield than using those 2 forage wagons. Because I can tell you right now, we're not even halfway. We're not even halfway through this field, and we're at 1 million already, so almost 848, but still. No, actually, we're at 1.5. No, 1.3. Sorry, because there's 939 million or 100,000. There's 939,000 in the silo. We got another 364, which puts us about 1.3. Guesstimating. So yeah, we're definitely going to do over 1.6 million. It's 8:37 in the morning. I still got all kinds of harvesting to do still. I'm going to be getting so much straw today, it's crazy. So I'll tell you what, guys, if you don't have it, I think it's free right now. That straw harvesting pack that's downloadable content, where you can make pellets or whatever. I don't know what the point of the pellet system is, but there is a straw production in there that you can put all your straw in. And it makes like little straw baskets and something else. It's decent money, and I mean, when you get a lot of straw, you gotta do something with it. I guess you could sell it, but or you can turn it into straw hats and just sell it. So, you know, I'm just saying. It's worth a look at, especially since it's free. And I like free stuff. We're going to go empty this out. Probably with this pass, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say by the time we get up there, we're close. Yeah, definitely. We may not even make it to the end of the field before we have to empty. It's pretty close, 470. I think we'll be alright. I'd like to finish this line, even if we can. Yeah, we're gonna finish it. I'm just gonna go ahead and empty it though. No sense of going an inch down there, two feet down there, and then have to turn right back around. So, 486. So put your math hats on. We're really, really close to what I harvested with the forage wagon. So. And again, like I said, maybe it was because I used two different forage wagons. I don't know. But I'm 99% sure that if you look at that video, if you go watch that video, look at the grass. It doesn't look cut near as low as what the mowers do. So. All right, there we go. Back up. There's that weird rock thing I was telling you guys about that I thought was mining, but I don't know what it is. If I'm being honest about it. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, because it has to close all the way first. Hang on. I'll probably end up selling this thing. It's getting pretty beat up. I can repair it a couple times, but once they get a little bit of age on them, I go ahead and just sell them. Buy a new one. You get quite a bit back. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Try to get some of that there. Trying to get this done so you guys can actually see the end of what the actual amount's going to be. Because I could be here all day. Oops, missed a little bit there. Swing back good. Slow down. Oh, thought I passed it. Get over there. There we go. Yeah, I got a huge sugarcane field that I have to harvest. Probably it's still a few months out, I think. I do turn off the seasonal thing. But it's a huge sugarcane field. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I had an issue a while back with Farming Simulator deleting all my save games. And so I've never actually harvested sugarcane. So we're going to do it. And it's a big, big field. see how that goes. And I want to use the actual harvester that you're supposed to use, because I know that T440. There's two versions, one for foraging and then there's one for vegetables. But you can also use it for potatoes and sugarcane and things like that. So I don't mind to use that, but I want to actually use the actual sugarcane harvester first and see how that goes. It's going to be a lot slower, and it's also a lot, I think it's only like 3 meters at 6 miles per hour. And the field's giant. I mean, the field is, let's let it save real quick. The field is here. This is it. So that'll be next month. It is a big, big field. Not as big as my wheat field. My wheat field's the biggest one on this map. Didn't I miss a little line? I thought I missed a little line back there. Let's back up a little bit here. I thought there was a line on that last pass that I missed. Plus, I don't even know how many acres it is. I know that when you look, I'm pretty sure, like, for example, if you click there, it doesn't, there's nothing that tells you what the acreage is. So I'm really curious about, you know, how many acres this land is. Because nothing really tells you. I thought it used to. I thought that before you bought the land, it told you how many acres it was, but I'm not seeing it now. Let's put this back on. Okay. So if you look, it just says balance value farmland. It doesn't say how many acres it is. So I guess that's only on PC that you can tell. So I'd be curious how many acres, you know, these plots I've made are. So, because they're not very expensive individually, when you buy them here, they're not. And that's what I did. I just took my time and bought the small plots and then turned them all into large plots. Like the wheat field, that's what I did with that wheat field. That's why it's so huge. Yeah, here it is. This was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plots. You know, now it's worth a lot because I got wheat on it, but it wasn't. So, I'd be curious what the acreage is on these. I see a lot of people talking about it, but like that must just be PC. I'm going to finish this one, and I'm going to take a break, and when I come back, we can start the logging one. If you guys really want to know what the number ended up being, you can let me know in the comments, and I'll let you know what the number ended up being. But we're at like, what, 1.4 million right now, so thereabouts. I'm going to take this down to the side one more time. I don't like turning so close to the fence. Because I hate getting stuck. Oops. I get higher in AI. Let's keep driving in a circle. here, so we'll just come down here. Quick. Put that one little piece there. Let's get around this guy. Get out of there. There we go. Did that like I almost knew what I was doing. I already fed my cows this morning and I refilled their hay and their straw. So down there, I've already got the milk and I got the slurry out. I still gotta go shovel the poo, the manure. I got about 160,000 liters of manure to get rid of. But on this map, they give you a biogas plant in the beginning. You already own it, so that's where my slurry and manure goes. That's where the slurry manure goes. I'm going to turn around and try to get past this fence. Seemed like there'd be more uses for the slurry and manure, but I hear that if you try to use it on your field, you'll run out really fast. And I mean, I don't care that I run out of slurry, but I don't want to start using slurry to do my fields or manure and not have enough. I mean, that could be a big problem. So apparently when you use slurry or manure, you use a lot more. But it may be something we look into, I think. I think it's something that's worthwhile looking into because I'm curious. You'd think they'd give you some kind of bonus for using, you know, slurry and manure as opposed to chemical fertilizer or even the liquid fertilizer. Because liquid fertilizer is expensive, man. It is very expensive. Now you can make your own. If you get that farm harvester pack, it's like $8. It comes with what they call I don't know what the name of it is, but you put it next to your cow barns, and I guess it sucks out the methane. And you have to buy the sulfuric acid for it, which is about $800 for 2,000 liters. I looked. And you mix them together and it makes liquid fertilizer, but it's like, I'd have to look and see if it's worthwhile, because fertilizer is about $2,320. I think for 2,000 liters. So, you know, if the methane's free because it comes out of your cow barn, and if the sulfuric acid doesn't take, you know, more than $2,000 per 2,000 liters to create it, then it'd be worthwhile. Because like I say, $800 per 2,000 liters. I got to see if that's going to be worthwhile, but I'd like to find out. Because I assume that I don't know if you can put sulfuric acid in a tanker or if you got to just use it in the pallets. I don't know how that works yet. I haven't really looked into it, but I think it's worthwhile looking into. All right, so we're going to empty this out, and that's when I'll take the break and see where we're at. And like I said, if you want that final number, I'm going to go ahead and finish this offline. If you guys want that final number, let me know, and I'll tell you in the comments what it was. So, or I can tell you the next live broadcast, which I'm going to do later on today. I just need to get a few things done on this map to, you know, finish this grass is the big one. And then we can go back to logging. Because that, interesting, on Silver Run Forest, those ponderosa pines, interesting because they're pretty decent leaders per tree too, and you can't buy those. You can't plant those anywhere. So I'm curious because there was a mod for all trees in the game, and ponderosa pines are not in there. And there's another pine that's on Silver Run that's also not in that mod that has every tree in the game. Meaning, like, you can plant them on your map. Like, you can buy stone pines and things like that. Okay, so that's it. 439. I kind of lost track. I have to look at the silo. Now, this is if it's even close. Like, if it's only off by like 100,000, forage wagon all the way. Forage wagon 100%. But I don't think it's going to be. I think we're going to be way over the line here on how much grass we got mowing as opposed to forage harvesting. So. So we ended up emptying once. We didn't really have to empty the second time, so it's almost twice on that one field. So let's hop out. And let's take a look at the silo here. So there you have it. That's 1.855. That's already 200,000 more than I got with the forage harvesters. So, Krone Wars, Krone wins. They definitely executed Order 66 successfully, so. Because I still got the other field to get. And he's not even done mowing it yet. In game on 0.5, it actually doesn't take that long, so it's not too bad, but it was about a two hour broadcast, so it took a little bit of time there. See, you still got stuff to mow, dude. Get over here and mow. Alright, guys, I'm going to take a break. And when I come back, I can give you that final number in the comments if you want it. And we can get back to doing some logging. And I will see you guys in just a little bit. Thanks for watching. Again, don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Help me out. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. That's where I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And again, only you guys can help me do that. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching again. Have a good day. Oh, it said 2 people were still watching.